Happy Saturday. And today we're going to be talking about a TryhackMe room. We're going to be doing a TryhackMe room called Roasted or VulnNet Roasted. So yeah, if you have any questions during the stream or anything like that, please throw it in the comments and I'll answer it as we go. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone to, participating in the giveaway for the little flipper. And I wasn't expecting so many comments, so it's going to be a lot of going through and reviewing those, but it's going on for another 2 weeks. So yeah, let's have some fun and good luck to everyone out there. I'm ready to ship this thing out. Maybe I should have just done it in a week, but it is what it is. So if you have any, like I said, if you have any questions, I did spawn I did boot the machine up. So if you guys want to follow along as I do it, and we can do it together, or you just watch. It's all good either way. And it takes literally like 6 to 8 minutes to boot that machine up. And while we're doing this, maybe I'll show you a sneak peek about what I'm doing in the back end for that VMware stuff. And yeah, we'll just have some fun Saturday morning. But I don't want to be too long because 1 o'clock is the Ranger game. That's why I'm rocking my Ranger gear. Yesterday I did, and they won. So let me share my screen, and we'll get cracking. All right, so you guys should see my screen now. And I did an initial scan on this box. So before we actually do that, let's go into the room that we're doing and make this a little bigger. So it's VulnNet Roasted. So I'm assuming this is going to be co-browsing. And I just did a quick Google search to show you guys what is co-browse. It's pretty much an authentication protocol for Active Directory. So as you can see here, co-browse is a network authentication protocol. It is designed to provide strong authentication to clients and server applications using a secret key cryptography, right? So obviously it's installed on a DC and some kind of attacks, right? Like I can throw this in the chat too, just so you guys can. I thought this was a pretty cool article. And what it is, some of the attacks and, key distribution center for KDC and all this good stuff, co-browse tickets, ticket granting ticket, blah, 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 the whole shebang, right? What service principal names are and how we're going to compromise or get those SPNs. And as you can see, some screenshots here. And co-browse initial authentication, and so on and so forth. So I think that was a pretty good article. I was reading it just before while I was scanning this box. And like it says here, it might take up to 6 minutes to fully boot. That is so true because I did boot this machine up like 20 minutes ago, 18 minutes ago, whatever, how many minutes ago, and it's still running my Nmap over here. So I had an Nmap this morning just for the sake. So yeah, anyhow. So on this machine, we have DNS 53, 80, 135, 139, so on and so forth. You can see all the ports that are open. So anytime you have, any DC and you're doing an internal assessment or whatever, what I normally do is, let me just open up a new tab. And I can use InPacket. InPacket is a tool set that we can utilize. There's a whole bunch of tools in InPacket. You can Google it. It's super beneficial. It's a whole bunch of Python scripts that you can utilize, right? So this is going to look up the SID, the security identifier for anonymous. Obviously, this is not my IP address. So it's 149.222 in my case. All right, password anonymous. So I'm just going to hit enter because I don't have a password. And I'll try to look at some of the comments over here while I'm doing that. Audio is wacky. Let me see. I wonder why. My audio is wacky. Is it wacky for everyone? Can everyone give me some feedback on my audio? Hopefully it's not interesting. Let me see here. Is it better now? Is it better? Email is messed up. Interesting. All right. All right, so give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can try to resolve this. It's because probably I have 16,000 things running. So give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Let me try to clear some stuff up here. All right. And I want to show you guys, let me share this really quick. I know you guys can't really hear me, but as you can see here, I have a lot of stuff running. So, and if I bring this over, you can see my network is going crazy. So hang tight. Let me shut some of these down. All right. So yeah, I can even see VMware going nuts. So hang tight. Sorry. Hopefully this will free up some of the bandwidth. What? Sorry, guys. Just hang tight and I didn't think this was going to be a problem, but I guess it is. Need that 10, yeah, I need that 10 gig internet, exactly. I'm only running a gig at home, so let's, I wonder if I can just do it, but I actually have to manually shut down my vCenter server. So, oh man, this thing is crawling. All right, while that's doing its thing, I want to go ahead and shut down my other hosts. All right, so yeah, let's log out of here. I just want to make sure I can hit it. Let's hit F12 here. F2 for shutdown. All right, so that one's shutting down. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. Hopefully this frees some stuff up. If not, I can see my internet dropping as we speak, so. All right, so now you can hear me better? Is my audio a lot better now? I already hacked you. Man, sorry. Yeah, awesome. So cool. That's pretty much what it was, because now I can bring this stuff over here and you see my network is pretty chill now. It's happy. All right, cool deal. So let's make this bigger again. All right, sweet. I'm trying to watch the chat. So good thing I looked at the chat. Cool. All right, where the hell was I? All right, so what we can do anytime I'm doing an internal assessment, right? I'll run anonymous at the domain controller. In this case, 10.10.149.222 is our domain controller. You don't have a category. People won't be able to find you. Yeah, the whole Twitch thing, I'm so new at. I don't really know too much about Twitch. So if anyone wants to volunteer and help me out with that, that would be awesome. Yeah, Twitch, I'm really new at. So thank you for that. I appreciate your feedback, brother, or whomever you are. So all right, cool deal. Yeah, Twitch, I'm really bad at all this stuff. Technology, it's like a love-hate relationship with me. All right? As everyone probably knows, if you know me, you know. All right, so here we have some SID type users. So what I want to do is I'm just going to, I don't know anything about, I guess, White Hat, T-Skid, all these users. I'm just going to make a file. I'm just going to do nano users.txt. Actually, let me do that in another. This thing's still running. This thing sucks. All right. So I'm going to do nano users.txt, and then I want to come back here, and I'm just going to throw some. Please fix your audio. Is my audio still screwed up? Messed up again? Holy moly. Yeah, it's showing that it's running I wonder why it's going bonkers. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see. It's cutting out. Interesting. Let me see if I can just kill this whole thing. See if I can just kill it, because Google Chrome is a killer. So let's see if that clears some stuff up. No, so yeah, my VM, the Kali Linux is on the VM, yes. So, but I want to shut down everything. I want to actually shut down better now. All right, yeah, it's probably just because of my Chrome. Yeah. So, okay, cool, thanks. This is real world, right? Shit happens. All right, so I want to go ahead and just make a word list and copy these users. It's better now? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. All right, so let me copy that, and let's throw T skitty bitty, skitty getting all the biddies, baby. All right, let's copy this. That's my inside joke with the biddies. All right, so let's, are there any Ranger fans here? Or any hockey fans? I know a lot of nerds don't play any sports, but, well, at least the ones I know. That's why I have that movement, get jacked or get hacked, because all of them are unique, to say the least. All right, so let's go ahead and save that. All right, so let's do an ls. We can cat those users now. Cool. Got a hell of machines. Yeah, man. So yeah, so that's my issue. I'm doing a VMware series on my YouTube channel, and like last night and this morning I was working on some content, and I just hate shutting down my VMs because it's a pain in the ass to boot them all up and wait for everything. Because remember, it's nested virtualization, so I'm running everything on my machine, and yeah, that's a whole nother. I don't want to get on the VMware topic, because then I'll just go on and on and on about that. All right, cool deal. So let me go ls. So now we have a pair of users. So now we can use the in-packet tool to, anytime we're going to look up we can get get MP users. All right. Oh shit. I can't all right, so let's go to, all right, so this is going to be not the IP address. It's going to be 149. I'll explain what I'm doing right now. All right, so first we needed the domain name. Obviously, we have the domain name when we did our scan, which is right here. All right, vulnnet-rst.local. Right, so let's go back here, here. And then we have to have the IP address of the domain controller. And then the users file that we're going to utilize, here's users, I think it's users.txt, no password, and then put this output file to, I'll just put it to, Yeah, NP users is fine, right? That's fine for me. All right, so within this users.txt, it did find one user that had the ticket, a ticket, right? I want to make sure you guys are, check your network again. So is it doing it right now? I'm just looking at, it doesn't have a timestamp, so I'm just, are we all good or still shit? All good? All right, cool. Yeah, sweet. All right, cool deal. So now let's do an ls really quick. And we have this NP users. So let's just go ahead and cat NP users. All right, so now we have this ticket, right? We have this hash, we have whatever you want to call this. Just making sure we're all good. All good. Okay, cool deal. So now what we can do, let's go ahead and, I'm trying to think about this for a second. Trying to think. So let me go back up. Let me go back up for a second. For this hash, where's the hash? All right. Man, so I just lost my train. I'm trying to look at the all the chats on top of, oh man, this thing is like right in my way. Hopefully that's a little better. All right, so what we're going to do is take this hash. Let me just do this really quick. And let's do nano hash.txt. I'm going to throw that hash in a file. And now we have this hash.txt. Let's cat hash.txt. All right, cool. I'm just looking to see, make sure we don't have any questions. Nope. All right. So now what we have to do is try to crack this hash, right? So let's go ahead. We can use hashcat too. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, let me do a Control C. I think if you guys know it off the top of your head, you can tell me, but I think it's for help. No, what is, I think is it 18200? Shit, I don't remember now. Hashcat dash help. I think it's 18200 for, let me see something. Yep, Cobros. Yep, cool. So, yeah. The thing is, I've been so like deep in this VMware stuff for like the last, I don't even know, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. So like now it's time to lose some of my skills. Not really, but you know, it comes right back to you. All right, so now we need to do the mode, right? Dash for mode, and then 18200. All right, and then here we go. Is that what I have for hash? Do I have it as hash txt? That's fine. So now we're just gonna go ahead and try to crack our hash. The audio is cracking again, Pat. Please fix it. I don't know what to do about my audio because I don't have much network traffic going on right now. Let me just see if this domain controller I can shut down. And then literally I have nothing left. All right, so that's down. All right, so give me a moment. I want to go ahead and shut this host down. All right, let's do shut down. And literally, like after that gets shut down, I don't have anything running in this VMware environment right at the moment. So let's ESXi. Let's see, this thing should be shutting down. Okay, that's shutting down. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and shut down this DC. And then nothing is running. After this, only my Kali machine is running. So hopefully that will help with the audio. And again, I'm sorry that the audio is cracking and no bueno. Hopefully that clears some stuff up. And obviously, maybe by doing this cracking right now, utilize some of the power. All right, so that was pretty quick. So we came back up here. We used the no, still cracking. Oh man, I'm not sure what else to say. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say, man. Yep, I'm not 100% sure. I literally took everything out of my network. Interesting. It's really interesting. I'm not sure, guys. Let me see if I can try to. 1 second. Let me see now. See if there's any settings I can tinker with. It's getting better now. Okay. That's really interesting. I wonder if it's just because of the cracking. All right, so let's get back to this. And hopefully it's done pretty quickly. So now we just cracked the hash that we found with the rocky.txt that's built into Kali Linux. And as we come down here, it's TJ072889 star. So now what I'm going to do is, let me just come here. So now what we can do is try to authenticate to that. So we can do SMB map H. I don't know my IP. Here it is. Okay. And you go back to the user. User was, what the hell was that user? T-skit? I think it was T-skit, whatever. Dash user and T-skid. And then the password was what we just found. Where is it? This. This is why taking notes during this is super important, but I'm probably the worst note taker. All right, so let's try to authenticate to that and see if we get any success. Cool. All right, but we don't have any access. So that sucks. All right, so let's see the chat. I think it's been screenshots in the OBS. Yeah, so yeah, it's probably when I share my screen, I'm not using OBS, I'm just using Restream, and that's probably what it is. And I'm sorry that. Hopefully it's better. How is the audio now? It's still choppy. I'm trying to look at the comments too. All good? Hopefully it's all good. I can understand what you're saying though. It's just a little weird. All right, let me just get a drink. Yeah, that's really interesting. All right. It's breaking. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I probably just need to reboot this machine at some point. And yeah, so hopefully we can get through this live and then we'll hang out for a bit. It's just a little, I don't think this machine is going to be that much more difficult. We already have some of the credentials. So yeah, let's just keep flowing and hopefully we can get to it. All right, so now let's just go SMB client. Let's try to see the SMB client. And since we have this log on right here, read only, I'm going to try to authenticate to that. My IP address is 149.222. All right, and my password is, I don't remember. session. Interesting. Let's try that again. What the hell? Oh, I know why. I don't know why like paste doesn't work on the VM. I have to actually like do Control-Shift-V, whatever. All right, so let's do an LS now. We're on that. We have this password reset. So it looks maybe like a VB, like a VB script that's something to do with resetting the password. I don't know. So let's just go get that. Let's do an mget. And if you don't know, let's just do question mark. And you can see mget right here. And you can just do an mget star. And that like gets yes, that's fine. And this will get everything within that directory to your, let's go exit. And let's go ls now. And we should have that here locally on our machine. Here we go. And let's cat reset that. So let's look through here, see if there's anything that looks promising. All right, so a string username right here and a password. So we have a password right here that we can probably authenticate to and see what rights White Hat has. So let's go ahead and just copy this. And I want to go ahead and just throw this in a notepad so it's a little easier for me to remember. So I don't have to toggle through many things. All right, so now we have that. Hopefully the sound is still good. I want to check really quick and see how it's looking. So far so good. Hopefully. All right. So now let's just use SMB map and try to authenticate with that user. And let's do user. Let's use white hat, a-white hat, space -p for my password, and this fancy secure password. And let's go ahead and try to authenticate to that now and see if we get any better luck. All right, cool deal. So as you can see before, this was no access for tskid, whatever the hell his name was. What's his name? Tskid? Yeah, t-skid. Now we have more access with white hat, right? So status admin, I guess they put a little admin bang, bang, bang. All right, so what we can do now is try to authenticate, and let's see, what else can we try to do at this point? I'm trying to think. All right, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead, trying to think, what can I actually do with this user? What can I do now, guys? What should I do? Let's get something. Go back to the chat. Any takers? No? All right. Hey, that's fine. So let's go ahead and use the in packet. I think it's in packet. I'm going to do in packet -tab. I forget what exactly it is. I think it's secrets dump. So I dump the. You can see how much I use this. I don't really use this a lot. Let's do secrets. Yeah, secrets dump. There we go. Okay, perfect. This was it. All right. So my IP address is not that. What is my IP address? 149.222. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can dump anything. Let's give this a second. And while this is doing its SAM hashes and dumping the local SAM hashes, I want to take a drink. And this is a cool TryhackMe water bottle. I guess I got to start hacking again. I feel a little rusty. It's really true, because I had a conversation with someone, because I asked someone about how did they remember every single thing that they know, because they're super smart. And they told me when I'm learning something, I'm so focused on that, I don't remember anything else. And I really feel that, right? Like doing all this VMware stuff that I've been relearning from like my VCP days. Obviously, things have changed from when I did my VMware Certified Professional to like the VCP 8 now. But yeah, it's crazy. It's outrageous. All right, so we have this hash right here for administrator. So I want to go ahead and just copy this for now while this is doing its thing. This looks pretty juicy to me. I'm just going to throw this up here. All right, let's make this a little smaller so it's all on one screen. All right, so we'll let that do its thing. Any questions while we're waiting for that? Hopefully the sound came back. So I want to kill this because I guess it's going to start doing LSA secrets. That's a tongue twister. And it's going to start dumping everything else out from the credentials. Bada bing, bada boom. So since it dumped the administrator hash, what I want to try to do is just try to authenticate with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just open up a new tab just so I don't lose my place. All right, so what I'm gonna do is unpack it again. Unpack it, let me look, I think it's WMI. Exact, yep, here we go. Here we go. So obviously this is not my IP address. So let's go ahead and what is it? 149.222. Let me make sure. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, let's see if we can authenticate. I guess I did this a long time ago. I don't remember, but let's see. All right, cool deal. Who am I? We look like we're on this machine. Cool, we are administrator. Let me see any, all right, cool. The audio seems back to normal. Thank you. All right, cool deal. So now we can just do PWD, see where we're at, or LS or DIR. Probably have to do DIR. All right, so we're currently in the C directory. So let's go ahead and CD to users. So we already got on this box as administrator. So now if we do DIR, and we can just CD to administrator. And just wait and DIR. And normally the flags on all these boxes and rooms are normally on a desktop. So it's CD to desktop. And then DIR. And hopefully something's there. System.txt. So let's see, let's go back to our, so it's user, desktop user. So system.txt is right here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do TYPE system.txt. Bada bing, bada boom, fingers crossed. Here we go. We got one flag. Just copy this and let's go ahead and throw that here and submit. And all right, so now we have to get the user flag. So, all right, if I'm thinking about this correctly, the system, which is probably your administrator. So what was the other one called? User. I'm assuming that's going to be under, that's administrator, users. Maybe it's going to be on enterprise core. So let's do CD ... and wait patiently. I can see that there's a latency, so that's probably what's going on my network. I just have to reboot my machine. Once I'm done with here, I will, before I start watching this Ranger game, because the Ranger game is starting right now. So let's CD to enterprise, paste this. And let's do DIR, and it's probably going to be on the desktop. So let's CD to desktop. and then dir, and user. Okay, type user.txt. And hopefully, yeah, reboot fixes everything, man. You go, KevTech. He's the reboot master. Let's copy this really quick. And bada bing, bada boom. How you doing? There we go. Happy Saturday. Congratulations. We did it. So let me go ahead and unshare this. That's pretty much concludes that. So yeah, that was actually pretty fun. So yeah. Any questions? Any questions on how we completed this? Obviously, the audio issue, everything had me a little discombobulated. So I'm sorry about that. So that took only 25, 30 minutes to complete. So sorry about the audio issues. I'll probably rewatch this at some point and see. And next time I go live, I'll make sure I have no VMs running unless I'm doing what I have going on, and make sure I reboot my machine. But I have a black belt in rebooting. Yeah, I have a black belt in talking shit. But yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding, guys. So, I have a few minutes. I guess we can just chill out and see if anyone has any questions. We can have a little Q&A session for a few minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll get cracking and watching the Ranger game. And yeah, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving with their families and friends and loved ones, and stayed safe, right? And hopefully you spent all your money yesterday on Black Friday. I'm cheap, so I don't spend any money. And because I got none, that's why, right? When you have no money, you can't spend it. But if anyone has, like I said, any questions while we're hanging out, let me know. Is there any questions from previously, or like up a little bit? I don't even know. Yeah, exactly. Spent all my money on this new PC that the fucking sound sucks. Do you know Python? Like, elaborate on your question. Do I know Python? Am I writing Python scripts? Yeah, I can do a little bit of Python. I'm not an expert, but I know a little bit. I cheat a lot, right? Like if I have, make a Python video for hackers. So, all right, let me back up with that question. So anytime I'm using Python or writing any Python scripts, it's very basic scripts. And I don't like to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of Python scripts already pre-written in GitHub and all that stuff. So there's no reason for me to just all the tools I utilize, it's already out there. So in my case, like I'll make some modifications, or I'll do some like automation scripts or cron jobs or something like that. But, if you're trying to say like a Python video for hackers, like what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? You can watch like TCM, their PEH course. He has a whole Python section, and you can just go to GitHub and just pretty much Google Python script for whatever, whatever you're trying to do. And I'm sure there's a Python script already created for that. That's just that's just my recommendation, dude. Shop until you drop. Yeah, I'm already dropped. My pocket's a shallow. And you need help desk for audio issues. Yeah, literally I do. I wonder what's going on with the audio. Do you do anything hacking wise with Raspberry Pi? I don't have a Raspberry Pi. I got this cool little thing from Alex at Hack5. He has these little kitty things or whatever. I don't know if you can see it. But a friend, Myro, he's actually in the chat. And he came over from Black Hat, and he had one of these little cool devices. And I was like, where'd you get that? And he, I reached out to the person that created that. And he hooked me up. So kudos to you, Alex. Thank you so much for this. And I'll have him on the channel. He's more of a hardware hacker. He creates hacking tools on hardware. And yeah, so I don't have a Raspberry Pi. So long story behind that, but I no longer have one. Any other questions? Any other concerns? While we have these, how do you practice daily? Oh, this guy's just fucking throwing these things at me, huh? So practice what? Hacking? Like, it all depends on what we're trying to accomplish, right? And so as you can see, like, I'm not running these tools that we ran today every single day. I think the most important thing is to understand what tool you need to accomplish which task, right? Like I knew I wanted to get some of the SIDs, the security identifiers from that domain controller. So you use in-packet lookup SID, right? And anytime, so as long as you know what tool to use, you'll, use your Google foo techniques, learn how to Google. I don't know it all, but I know how to find the resource and I know how to find the answer. That's the most important thing in my opinion. The Wi-Fi nugget, yeah. What resources do you keep? Yeah, that's a good one, Sergio. So to keep up with cyber, obviously I use Twitter, the Hacker News. I have a Discord channel. Thank you so much for Owned for helping me with that. And we have a channel for cybersecurity news. I'll just go inside there and just, check out some of the cool trends that are going on. So that's what I do. Cyber Monday might have deals you can afford. I'm still broke. Sir, Hydra Wi-Fi, please. Hydra Wi-Fi? I'm not sure what you mean. Sounds like you're trying to say Hydra Wi-Fi. Do you do lives on Discord? That's a good question. I never did it. I just put my event on my Discord. I don't think I ever went live on Discord. I don't even know how to go live on Discord. I'm still trying to learn how to hack pizza. Yeah, get that piece of pie. How you doing? But yeah, that's a good one, Sergio. Like I never really went live on. I never went live on Discord. Usually, I just go live on like LinkedIn. Anything that connects, the Restream, I can connect to it. That's what I go live on. I don't know if they have a plugin for Discord. I'll have to check. But yeah, Sergio, CJ, anyone else, any other questions? If not, we'll wrap this up in about 2-3 minutes. And hopefully that was a cool box. I was a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. Kevin, he calls them pies. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's a pie. It's, a pie is the whole pizza, right? When is the next, what is it? All right. When is the next time you're going live and also do more Q&A? I'm at work, so I'm not as prepared as I would like to be. What is your method of hacking Wi-Fi? Oh, we can leave that up for a second. So if I have to revisit it. So when am I going live next? So I go live once a week, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. EST. And that's more with a guest. Talk about the industry, talk about whatever their profession is. Like this Thursday, we'll talk about red teaming with Robert, how to become a red teamer, his daily stuff, what kind of tools to become a red teamer. And because a red teamer is a little different than a penetration tester. And we'll get into that on Thursday. And what is your method of hacking Wi-Fi? So there's a few methods. This little guy I'm probably going to utilize, right? This little Wi-Fi nugget to do deauthentication attacks. I have I'm just showing some, my flipper. I have a little dev board that can do some other stuff. But ideally, I don't know if you can see that back there. Back there, I have like the Wi-Fi pineapples. So I have a few Wi-Fi pineapples. I have the Nano, I have the Tetra, and I have the Mach 7. And with that, I can create rogue access points and create like captive portals. I can pretend I'm at Starbucks, McDonald's, whatever. And when you connect to it, I can harvest your credentials. But obviously you don't want to do any of that stuff when it's not, I'm not condoning malicious stuff, but if you're hired to do a Wi-Fi penetration test, or you can set up a Wi-Fi network at your house and just penetrate that and try to see if you can get the password, the WPS key, and whatever, like however you want to try to attack it. So that's, and to stay on that topic for a second, you need to have like an alpha card, something that injects packets to listen into packets, which called promiscuous mode. So you need like an alpha card, a Panda, something like that, in order for, you can't just hack Wi-Fi in your laptop. So hopefully that helps. Would you be live streaming December 1st for TryhackMe? No, so that's a good question. I'm not gonna live stream. So yes, I am a part of the Advert of Cyber this year. I think, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, TryhackMe, for including me. I'm super, super stoked, right? My event is not live. I pre-recorded it and they upload it. But every day I'm going to attempt to do every single day, just like I did last year, uploading a video starting December 1st. So I don't know if I'm going to live stream. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to even, I want to keep it a buck. You know what I mean? I want to keep it 100. Like there's some stuff I think this year, I always, even last year, right? There's always something I'm learning new. I remember there was a game hacking room and I never played video games in my life. And I was so discombobulated. So I had to do the room like 3 or 4 times before I even started filming, right? So I'm not saying, like I'm saying this, you're going to hear from me. Like when I do these rooms, like when I do some of my videos, I do them maybe once or twice. So I'm not sitting there for an hour and a half, 2 hours banging my head, right? So I get the techniques down and then I start showcasing it. So I'm just very honest with that. I'm not Mr. Know-it-all. I don't just wing it. Sometimes with the lives, like today, I did this room, I did it a while back, but I don't remember it. And I didn't really commit the flags. So that's why I wanted to commit the flags today. But yeah, to answer your question, I'm not going to be live streaming it. Any other questions? Concerns? Cool. So if not, I really hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday. Stay safe. And if there's any questions after the fact, if someone watches this after the fact, please leave a comment in the description below. And don't forget to go to the last video I posted. I think I posted yesterday about the flipper giveaway. Watch that video, put a comment, and I'll pick your hat out of the draw, or pick your name out of the hat. And yeah. So wait, there's one more question. Do you think cyber is a good resource to learn cyber? Yes. So anything that you're trying to learn, I never stick with one resource, right? For an example, when I want to go back to my Cisco days, right? When I was doing Cisco, the INE was big on Cisco, CBT nuggets. There was other, there was IT Pro TV. There was so many different avenues to learn, Cisco Learning, all these different avenues. I would always pick a trainer that I can relate to. And one that I gravitated to because it was easy for me to understand him and grasp was Keith Barker, right? From CBT Nuggets. That's why I harp on his training. Like I'm like a fanboy. I'm not going to lie, right? I love the way he teaches. He makes it super simple. And sometimes it's slow for me to learn something. So I have to grasp it a few times to even understand it, right? So just gravitate to someone that you can relate to and you just, understand when they're teaching and how they teach it, right? So that's why when I do my Windows stuff, even when I'm doing my VMware stuff, I'm teaching it the way I'm learning it. So that's why, yeah. So hopefully that answers your question. Cyber is good. Thank you, Philip. Obrigado, véi. Cheers. I figured you're like Brazilian or Portuguese because of your name. So yeah, the 2019 course was super fun to do, and I really enjoyed that. That brought me back to my sysadmin days, and yeah, thank you. And any other concerns, questions, comments? If not, I think we'll wrap it up now. And I really thank everyone for hanging out with me today. And until the next live stream, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out, guys.